What's up guys, Conan Bell here and I play Fighting Leaf on the interwebs. Sometimes you just find something that has a particular personality quirk that just makes you wonder, what's going on in there? Introducing the Black Husky from creator Everwolf. It stands at roughly 9 1/2 inches from ear to rump, and it features the same sort of soft polyester fiber fabric that you would expect from something made after 2015. The figure is a little bit top-heavy, what with its giant head and its oddly shaped lower appendages, but it still sits up well enough at most angles. As you can see, its right paw has a little bit of an odd angle to it, making it structurally weak on that side. And while it has the same kinds of detailing we've seen 1,000 times before on this show, such as embroidery detailing for the eyes and string or yarn detailing for little details like the mouth, it does have a couple of items to it that are less common, such as an actual hard flocked nose. Something that used to be a lot more common back in the day, but has since fallen out of fashion for whatever reason. And little flat tufts of hair on either side of its head. Well, it represents hair, but it's very clearly just thin fabric without any stuffing. It's also got little embroidered paw pads on its rear paws, but its forepaws, unfortunately, have no such detail on them. But they are still stitched to give the appearance of multiple toes, as are the back paws as well. Another fun detail about this figure is that its tail is not continuous with the rest of the body in that it has its own little pocket of stuffing, which means you can wag it really easily. You can get a good doggy tail wag. Good doggy. One thing I particularly like in plushies is when they combine stuffed with unstuffed areas of fabric. For example, this critter has an unstuffed little frill of fur around its neck, which gives it a little bit extra, I don't know if you want to call it personality, but it's definitely a fun little additional thing to interact with when giving it little neck scritches. Oh, that's right, you like that. Seriously, I could mess with this thing all day, but I won't because that'd be weird. Oh yeah, there's one thing I just noticed on this figure. After I moved my light, I realized that there was some unevenness on mine in the texture of the fabric. I don't know if this is common for this line, but it does happen from time to time in anything you buy, so keep an eye out for that if that's something that bothers you. Doesn't really bother me very much, but I think it's worth bringing up, just in case. The structures of its ears are fully solid because they do actually share a continuous stuffing supply with the rest of the plushie. They don't swivel at all, but they hold their shape very nicely. And also, you might notice a tiny bit of airbrushing on either one of its cheeks to give it a tiny, adorable blush to it. Oh yeah, there's one other thing that's interesting about it. Look at the freaking pupils! And yes, I do have a DeviantArt account, so I know that there's a large trend in giving these types of things adorably shaped pupils in order to maximize cuteness. But with something like this, it almost looks as if this creature's just absolutely in love with everything it sees. It's very slightly unnerving. I mean, seriously, with every moment it looks at you like that, it's like it's constantly asking you to give it a little bit of loves. And, I mean, it's not that much to ask, right? It's just a little bit of love, some neck scritches, some rubbing of the head, and maybe under the chin. Ooh, belly rubs. Belly rubs are also good, just as long as you love it. You have to love it. Love it so deeply, love it so much. You cannot fight back the love. You will love it. Love this freak! All in all, a pretty solid plushie with an interesting gimmick that'll keep you wondering, what's really going on with this creature? What does it want? What does it want? Doop-de-doop-de-doo, just derping around, minding my own business. Doop-de-doo, doop-de-doop-de-doo, doop-de-doop-de-doo, what? I love you. Okay. I'll just, Oh, I just can't wait to be, huh? I love you. Okay. You're weird. Oh, I just can't wait to be. But I love you. Oh, it's not fair. All I want is to love somebody. Who that? Will you love me? I. Yes. I love you. Friendship unlocked! Patreon chat. Josh Savage 007. Bashful Ivory. Joyful Cryptid. Megan Cloud. And Jordan Madness. Thank you for loving me. Sure. Like the music that we used? Check out Steve Sharp's music at his YouTube channel, Sharp Rain. It's in the description below, and it's much less creepy than what I just did. Also, send us fan mail, packages, and requests for movie reviews. I will figure out how to do that again. To P.O. Box 82, Prospect, Kentucky 40059. Thank you all, and stay